Hi everybody, welcome back from another review for knives and EDC. Today we got a really special knife because it's a limited edition. There are very little made of it. They're gonna make 9,999 of them. And here it is in the packaging. As you can see, it's much bigger than a normal Victorinox packaging. But let's take it out right away. And what you can see here is the date 1897. And 1897 was the date that the first officer's knife for the Swiss Army knife was produced by Victorinox. Although they started off earlier because the company started in 1884. As you unfold it, you can see very cool the old workshops from Victorinox. A little bit story about Carl Elsner in Schweiz who started the company. Then here you can see the timeline. And as said, they started off in 1884. They produced the first Swiss Army knife in 1897, and now with this knife we are celebrating the 125th anniversary of this gorgeous knife. And the story goes that if you open up the package, that here you can see a really nice case, and this case, as they say, has to be the time capsule. On the website of Victorinox you can read that the story is they found a time capsule with the knife in it, the 125-year-old knife. They took it immediately to the grandson of Carl Elsner, which name is also Carl Elsner, and they reproduced the knife to celebrate the 125th anniversary. And here in the packaging you can see as well, of course, that it's the replica with the certificate. That it's a replica of number 7619 of 9,999. And of course in this sleeve you can find the certificate that it is an original, and here you can see Carl Elsner, and he is as said the great grandson of the founder of Victorinox, who started in 1884 and who's still the CEO of Victorinox today, with the short story and of course the warranty and instructions. Let's put this aside as well, and here you can see the time capsule again, and in there is the gorgeous replica. So it's a nice sturdy red plastic material, and the knife is in a cool canvas pouch. It's more like a, yeah, it's a fabric, it's canvas. I don't know what it's made of. I don't know what it's made of, but it looks cool. A good way to carry it around and don't damage it. But of course it's all about the knife. And here it is. And the funny thing for me is that it looks like it's made of wood, but they call it a vulcanized fiber skill. I don't know what that means, I don't know what it is, but I believe him right away. And once you open it up, you can see it's a little bit different than the other Victorinoxes that you are used to, because this one has a small blade, it's a bit pointy, and this is traditional for the original officer's knife. And of course here you have the big blade as well, and here on the big blade it says, if you can read it, Elsner Schweiz. So that's the name of a guy, of course, Carl Elsner, and it's made in Switzerland. The total knife is 15 millimeters high. It has a width of 24 millimeters and a total length of 91 millimeters, and it just weighs 82 grams. So what tools can you find more in here? You can also find a screwdriver in here, and it says Gesetzesschutz, which means protected by law. That's about the patent, and that's of course to protect the knife and the design as well. And on the other side over here you can find the traditional size can opener. You can see some people struggling online by using it because it's pretty difficult to use this can opener, but I think it looks pretty cool. Also different about the knives you can now find nowadays is the corkscrew, and the corkscrew has a different design than you used to. This is also the traditional design to duplicate the original one. And here you can see 1897, as said, the 125th anniversary. The number that I have is 7619 of the 9,999. And the last tool is the reamer and the puncher on this side. Overall, a really cool knife with a really cool story. I think it was around $500 online. So for a Victorinox knife, that is pretty expensive. Of course, over the last times we have seen the prices of the limited editions explode, especially from the blue one, the 2015 Allox. So the Alloxes are really popular. I'm curious to see what the price development of this one will be. But I'm really happy with this nice knife. I really like the way it looks, the design, the packaging. They really put some thought and attention to it. And it will be a nice addition to my collection. I hope you like it. Please let me know what you think about the review. Put it down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Do everything you want. And I will be back with a different review later on. Thanks for watching again and have a great day.